That's
Hello,
insane.
everyone. It is me, Polly.
Hi!
Hopefully.
Can't give no
Uh,
countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
no. We are doing a. we are going live this afternoon for a short time. Not a long time, but a
Little
fun time,
lunch,
right?
little
Yes.
lunch break
We're gonna do lunch. We
combo.
think maybe some lunch conversations would be nice. And maybe even some lunch conversations, and then Ro goes back to her job, and then they
Get
back
these
can
points.
continue or whatnot. So we'll see, But we're talking about in this live today hydration. So we're gonna let Ro kind of start with our hydration talk, and tell some stuff about hydration, how it's important for us ladies in all ages to have good hydration. There we go.
Hi guys. So, little disclaimer again, I'm not a professional, but I am a cosmetologist by trade. So, I do know how hydration and the health does work with the body. So, hopefully, grab you some water because it's early morning. We don't need nothing stronger than that. Start your day off right with your water.
No pre-workout yet? Okay, damn.
No pre-workout yet. You fiend.
I do have a problem.
No, as a caffeine, I am trying to recover from my caffeine addiction. I'm not gonna lie, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
But hopefully that means you also caught our last uploaded video on aloe vera and Greek. Oh God, aloe vera
Okra.
and okra
Yeah.
water. So
Yes.
while I'm also drinking my regular water, I'm actually going to pour up some aloe vera juice that we made here. If you want to see the recipe, it is in our last our last video. So go check that out. But hydration is really important for, of course, men and women for just overall health benefits. Your body is 70% water. So in order to function completely, your blood to function completely, you are going to need to stay hydrated. Now, there are nice ways to supplement hydration by eating your vegetables, eating your water is what we call it. So eating your fruits and vegetables that are high water content helps as well, but it helps with ligaments, joints. If you are someone who deals with a lot of congestion, keeping your body hydrated will flush all that out, just helping with your system regulation. It's all really good, important. If you like your beauty, you like to look handsome, you got to drink that water to keep that skin looking nice and glowy. Keep it hydrated, moisturized, because I know some of y'all be walking around ashy. No shade, no tea.
Oh, Jesus.
No shade, no aloe vera.
It is winter, so you gotta keep hydrated. I also will say, making sure digestion, hydration is good for digestion, especially okra water, aloe. Like we said, if you don't like okra because of the scent, some people don't like it. I get it. Okay, I got it.
The texture.
They get a little sad. Okay, so yeah, but please do not. One thing I think that we were not letting you guys know is when you go into the grocery store and you get aloe juice, like in the bottles, those have sugar in it. Like those aloe drinks, they are so delicious. Please, I'll let you know every day. That's great, but the sugar is so high. Oh God, the calories are so high. You might as well just say F it for the day. Just throw it in the trash. It's all over. You've ruined everything because you had that drink. So I think we were going to talk about nutrition too, which helps with beauty. In an actual video, we're going to do one that's really in depth because we're talking about people kind of as women, Black women especially, we always think, oh, we eat healthy, so we're going to be healthy, we're going to look healthy. But a lot of times we're overeating. Our calories are high. One McDonald's meal is basically all the calories you need in a day. One meal. Getting a soda, it's like you get 4 or 5 sodas in a day. You're hitting large amounts of not just sugar, like calories. So if you're focused on calories, you can eat a whole bag of healthy chips, but you just ate all these calories, and a lot of that stuff is portioned. So we need to really focus on that when we're in the store. So anything store bought. The best way, like Rose said, that's why we are kind of showing you guys how to do it the natural way, which will come in handy for finances also. If you can go take the aloe branch from outside or just go get one, it's like $1. And you cut up, make your own water. You're going to make a lot more water than that little bottle that's $2. So you're saving yourself money, and you're also being helpful, for yourself and your body. So yeah, go ahead with your hydration. She's gonna, I feel dry. What do you do with your hair? Do you put aloe in your hair? You put okra
So
in your
actually, little fun fact, I do like to dibble and dabble. My end goal in school and everything, I want to be a cosmetic chemist. So So Ms. Polly knows I'm a big nerd for ingredients. I love researching for the sake of researching. So if y'all want a consultation with your girl about certain ingredients or how to make your hair, your skin, anything you need to grow or just to look more vibrant, let us know. But yeah, aloe, I love to mix a little aloe into my hair care products if it's not already in there. Another really good hydration ingredient is honey, because honey is known to be a humectant. Nerdy science explanation later, but a humectant pretty much helps pull water and moisture into your product. So it helps actually, whatever water you mix in with it, it actually helps gets it into the hair and holds it in longer. So hair care wise, staying hydrated is super important, especially if you're someone who's rocking their hair straight like me, because I do wear my hair natural, but of course you can't put as much water products in your hair when you wear it straightened, obviously, because it reverts back. So hydration in other forms and other ways are very important. That's why it's really important to work from the inside out when it comes down to your hydration. Even you can tell when you're dehydrated, when your lips are chapped, your mouth is dry. Unfortunately, a lot of people even ignore dehydration signs when they're using the restroom. When your urine is the color of yellow, you are dehydrated. You are supposed to honestly look like how the water goes in, how it comes out. That is how you know your body's getting enough. So those are really good telltale signs to know when you're dehydrated that a lot of people sometimes ignore. And that's why, all jokes aside, one of my goals, because we did put this into the New Year's resolution. I've done this before. I slacked off, but we're going to go back to it. My goal is to go ahead and get at least 3/4 of a gallon in. So this is a 40-ounce cup, and a gallon is 120 something, I believe, 128 ounces. Wow. So I at least have to drink at least 3 of these. At bare minimum, if I'm drinking 2 of these a day, I'm good. But my goal is to possibly get 3, and a possible.
Yes. Oh God. I have a cup. Yeah. I mean, I don't have any cup anymore because unfortunately, I like to put Crystal Light and stuff, and that causes issues with your cups. Later on, not staining also can cause mold if you're drinking water, but you keep putting that sugar. It's fake sugar, but it still cause issues in some of the areas in the cup. So you want to be careful. But New Year's resolution, like you said, hydration is a big thing. Monitoring yourself and what you're doing. Gosh, I have ADHD. I will be honest with you. So forgetting things and remembering is a lot. You know that you have ADHD. You have a notebook for every reason, for no reason at all. Okay. And so I got a notebook. I have 2 notebooks because one's not big enough for me. It's not big enough for me, but then it's big enough for me at the same, exactly. It doesn't, why do I have 2? I don't know, but it makes sense all the time. Okay. And so I have these 2 books, but I write in there, it says like on there, I love this one. It's very compact, but it has like a hydration and an exercise log. You put down what exercises you're going to do each day of the week. It's very, very detailed, but yet with someone ADHD, you don't want to always write down the details because you're never sure. So, but this is good for anyone who likes just to write down how much water they're drinking. Those who don't want to keep track because they're annoyed by the fact they track, get just like you said, a big bottle, and just know you need to drink 3. You don't have to think about it. You just say, okay, this is my 3rd one, my 4th one, you're done. Get a really, really big bottle. Don't be scared to look like a person that doesn't belong in Planet Fitness, because you get kicked out for them big water bottles. Don't feel sad. I love water bottles, and that's why I have so many. That's probably ADHD thing too for no reason. But hydration is very important. I use aloe and I use okra, but I use it in my hair. Oh, look at this. See, I use it in my hair. I use it with my lotion sometimes, or on just my skin. My skin's dry right now. I'm going through a dry skin season. Winter is the devil.
You know, a good thing that you can do, because I use the actual aloe vera gel. So instead of when you turn it into water, if you use this straight from the plant, because this is how I do it with my dermaplaning. Now I don't always, and I just want to show off my big bottle. Yes, your girl loves a good big bottle too. But so I actually dermaplane with aloe vera gel.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll buy the store-bought stuff. I just make sure it's organic. I will literally go to the beauty supply store. Some of them have really good organic aloe vera gel.
Yes.
But if you do like a little face mask with it, or I love a good aloe vera sheet mask, those are amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
And get those really cheap at like Target or Walmart. Just pop that on overnight, or just as long as you want to, at least 20 minutes or so. That's a really good way. And then put your moisturizer on to get a little extra boost. But what I was explaining about dermaplaning, because we're women, we're hormonal. We do grow a little spotty facial hair. And then on top of that, it helps with overall skin turnover, cell turnover. So you might still have some dead skin. Not a lot of people exfoliate the way they should. And a lot of times I'm not really big on physical exfoliants every day or so, but every once in a while, I'll take like the little eyebrow blades. I'll smother my face in the aloe vera gel, let it sit there just so I can get the little extra moisture. I'll go in the shower, and I'll just start going ahead and taking the blade and just getting all that dead skin, the hair and everything off. And that's how we get the skin look, right?
See, look. Yes.
Extra hydration.
Extra hydration. And especially, so I do think we're gonna have sometimes we'll probably make I have some ideas about soap making. Which I have a friend who makes soap too. She kind of shows her recipe. And then she used turmeric soap she makes. She doesn't always make that. But that's one of them. And then also using turmeric for skin lightening. Now, I'm not talking about bleaching, different bleaching. I'm talking about like especially if you're lighter, or if you're a brown girl and you get spots from scarring, pimples, you get those spots.
Acne scars, hyperpigmentation.
Yeah. Great way to lighten it. Dark underarms, thighs. Y'all thighs may run together. So it causes friction, causes dark areas. This is a natural way of using it without using the creams or, things that are, because I know you guys see in the store where they have like bleach cream or whatnot. And this is not that. So you can use turmeric to help with that.
Now illegal. God. They are now illegal in the United States. I mean, okay. Obviously, as a brown girl, has the conversation always come my way about skin bleaching early in my life? Yes. Everybody remembers Ambi and all those type of products. So I'm actually very happy that America is like, no, we're not about that, because in certain places, of course, India has the highest, the most, but India and Asia, obviously. But then, of course, there are some places in like Jamaica where they are still illegally selling it. Africa, they're still getting it done there. So this is a safe place when it comes down to just being proud of, we're women, we're men, people have scars, literally internally, and we like people to kind of just find healthier ways. If it's something that you don't want to start seeing, there are healthier ways to get things fixed, is what we like to do here.
Right. That's fine. Like I said, like a little brightener or something because something happened. Or listen, I'm like 90 different colors on every part. There's probably one part darker than the other. It is what it is, But yeah, like you said, like sometimes you want to just maybe get even just it's good for hair removal. There's lots of reasons. Turmeric should have its own segment.
We'll do a turmeric show because I love turmeric. Honestly,
and you can digest it. It's good for digestion. I put it in my chili. I put it in my chili when I make chili. I put it in a lot of stuff, and it's not. But don't get carried away because it can be. It's a thick seasoning. You get a little heavy-handed. You know what I'm saying?
It's like cumin. Cumin is also like one of those heavy seasoning.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You can't just be splashing it all over the place. You gotta get.
But I'll throw turmeric instead of just buying like the ready-made yellow rice. I just make turmeric yellow rice with it. So
see, and so we're not. Yes, I'm two-tone caramel light. That's right. So it's okay. It is what it is. Just love the darker and lighter sides of me. That's how I say.
I'll show Sin. I'll show some beauty products that already have the turmeric in it, because like I said, a lot of people might not be as savvy to try to mix and match their own stuff. I'm a big nerd in the kitchen, so I'm like, I wonder what I got in here that I can make something. But there are a lot of beauty products that already have the turmeric in it. Like I said, my favorite thing in the world is a sheet mask, a really good sheet mask. So there are some with those in there. We can also talk. We might just need to do like a little spa day segment too one day.
That's right. Valentine's Day is coming up. We could definitely talk about doing
self-care,
self-care, especially for you ladies who maybe said you can't find a man right now. That's okay. That's okay. You can't find one, and you want to have Valentine's Day. Let's do a. It's a single spa day. Get it together. Pamper yourself. Get your little fluffy shoes or socks. You know,
And
all those
socks.
things.
I was also wondering, since we're kind of on the segment of turmeric and stuff, you
Yes.
think now's a good time to talk supplements, Miss
Yes,
Pre-Workout?
yes, and for hydration. We gotta go back to hydration. Now, I wanted to say before we used to go right into that though, Miss Rowe has made salmon. Now we're gonna make. We have our video. We're gonna upload. She has made some salmon. We unfortunately we were all out of whack this week, but she had made some salmon, a salmon dinner, and salmon is actually really good for hydration and good oil for your body. So if you take fish oil, you know, you want to really think about those kind of fish oils and make sure you're reading the ingredients. And so when we talk about that, she's going to show us some examples of some that she has. Okay, here we go.
Funny you said that, actually. So where's my little old lady? So I take a bunch of supplements. And I make the joke all the time. I find it hilarious that I'm taking all these pills just to hopefully one day avoid having to take more pills when I'm older from the doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know, the things that we do. But one of them is my omega 3 fish oil. If you are someone who does not like big pills, this brand is not for you because these are big pills. I'm not gonna lie.
Fish oil is usually really big for some reason.
These are big. But, you know, they're easy to go down. I'm not going to lie. But if you're someone, I think this brand does make like mini pill versions of this. But
okay,
I just
is
like
your fish oil mixed? That's the good question. Or is it cod oil? Well, what is the main oil?
This one has the main oil of, let's see, anchovies, sardines, and tuna.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So there, like you said, that's important too. Like I said, one day if you would like to ask Ms. Rowe, she can go in more detail. But there are some fish, obviously, the oil you might want to get particular kind of oil and a thicker oil. And I think it's cod.
Cod and salmon have really good. Tuna does too. Tuna has a really good high omega fatty acid that a lot of people like. And also with hydration, this is also just really good for your immune system. So that's why I also love this one. If you're someone who's really big on cardiovascular health, this is also really good for your cardiovascular health, heart health.
We have a question here. Can you cut it in half?
Because it's an oil supplement, I wouldn't. That's the only thing. Like these are actual oil base. So like I said, I can probably post on our community tab the mini version of these two. Because I do know that some come with small versions for people who can't do big pills.
Okay. And fish oil does come in an actual bottle, like where you just pour it in a spoon.
Yeah, so, I can't do the oil like that.
That's it. No, don't worry, it's not your bad. No, because a lot of times these fish oil is one I think is
that was a great question, Sid.
Yeah, they're usually big pills, but there are little ones, and then I know that they also have where you can drink it. But why in God's green earth would you do that to yourself? Because sometimes it causes burping and stuff. Depending on if you ate something with it, it can cause a fishy smell because So you just want to. Yeah.
I mean, there are people who literally will take a spoonful of oil. I don't know if you've seen the people who put the oil in their the ghee in their coffee. So healthy fats are necessary, especially if you are someone who likes the Greek. That's why I had Greek in my mind earlier. The Greek Mediterranean diet. Those have like a lot of healthy oils, extra virgin olive oil bases. So if you are someone who doesn't mind the taste of oil, I personally don't. I can't do it. But for those who can, if you like the actual liquid version of the omega-3, it is good for you. And the cool thing about oil, which is why as a cosmetologist, when it comes down to hydration, I have to remind people oil is not something you put on your hair first or on your body first. Oil is a sealant. So if even inside the body, the cool thing about that is once you are already hydrated, once you take oil and put it on top or in afterwards, you're sealing in that moisture. So if I put something that is moisturizing on my hair and then go in with the oil, now that moisture can't really escape or evaporate, or the water, because water evaporates. So now that water can't evaporate out of my hair because that oil is on top and locking it in.
Oh yes. Oh yes, it's great talking to you too. I know today I'm feeling the vibes, but this is definitely a point where we're talking about the oil and things like that. Because I myself, like I said, I really work on getting hydrated, But I'll do different things. Like Rose said, like I use Neutrogena. Sometimes they have their own oil product. I make bath water extremely hot. I'm a bath lady. And I put the oil in there so my pores open up while the water's hot and the oil gets in there, and then it seals it. And I really don't have to do as much heavy moisturizing if I do that, every couple of days. But that's also a slip and fall waiting to happen. So we want to be safe and find other ways to hydrate, especially for my face. I noticed this last 2 years, I've had a lot more drier face. It might be age, and that's fine. And I've noticed it. It's just extremely dry, more the cheek, not really under the eye because I'm not right here, but it's like right where the cheekbone starts, and it's a lot drier right here. So I want to work on internally hydrating.
Where hormones are too, because that's I'm on the opposite side of that because when I'm heavy on my cycle or when I was postpartum, I broke out so bad. This is actually a hormonal thing. So if you're producing extra oil or you're not producing enough, that could be hormone related. Again, check with your doctor.
Yeah, but we can mess around until then. We can mess around. A lot of us don't want to go to the doctor all the time. It's too expensive out here. But just, kind of mess with some things, write it down, keep documentation when you're trying something, and be consistent for I think 5 to 7 days to see some results. Some things take longer.
They say for introducing new products, 30 days when introducing new products.
Some things take a really long time. So if you're going to start something, don't expect to see instant results. Just keep going. That's just like at the gym. Don't think you're going to go in there for 2 days and you just start fixing your diet. That's really, if you go in there like that, you want to see instant results, you have to cut everything immediately. You'd have to basically go down to 1,300 calories. You have to really tighten shit. And most of us aren't like that. Let's just be honest. So yes. So we're going to wrap this up, Control. I know she has to go back into work.
I want to show 2 more supplements. So that's cool.
Yeah, she's going to show some more. Yeah, let's show her supplements off top.
So just off the topic of oil, because we'll probably do either I'll do it on my private channel, my channel. I'll either do it on my channel or we'll probably do a supplement segment too. But I also enjoy taking, because you saw my thing was full, vitamin E. If it show down the vitamin E. So the vitamin E one is really good. Again, oil is great for the cardiovascular, but again, it's really good for just sealing and hydration. And then my new favorite supplement I have been taking for about 2 months now is evening primrose, which is actually very good for women's health. It does help produce with everything down there. It kind of keeps the fauna and flora for women healthy, nice and where it's supposed to be. If you are someone who is concerned about breast health with your family, it does have some studies where it does help with women in that situation of overall breast health. So, of course, do your research. Ask your doctor if you are someone new to supplements, but these 3 oil-based supplements have been lovely in my routine. They also help, like I said, with hydration. We were talking about joint health. It helps keep the ligaments moving and going, especially as we get older. So I do like that as well.
Okay, yes, I do that. That's true. We're talking about supplements, and we'll try to bring up some supplements every time because everyone has different needs, and you can rotate supplements out. You can do 3 months of this and then stop, and then do another 3 months, if you'd like to. One thing I started kind of introducing, like I say, we're different ages here too, so remember that. So there's some things that I may have a little bit more concern about in the now. The road hasn't got to that point yet, but I definitely will say. I've been adding, I'm taking beef liver pills, taking organ pills, animal organs. I don't want to eat them. So some of these things are good to keep your iron up and things like that. You're losing blood, especially keep everything flowing. You said starting good cell health and things like that. So I got some beef liver to keep my iron up, just out of lack of, and then like you said, we're busy ladies out here, okay? And remember that when you're busy, you don't eat well. We can BS all you want. You're not eating well. You're not eating on time. So sometimes these supplements are really used because you're supplementing the lack of what you're doing. We have to eat in between. We're running all over the place, and that's what we're end up doing. So sometimes supplements are a good way to assist in getting the actual nutrients from food because you're not getting it from food. Right at those times, you guys are doing those only shakes, or you're not eating but one meal a day. You're sometimes, if it's not about a weight loss journey or something where you're trying to get your calories low, you still have to eat so much good nutrition in that one meal if you're doing one meal. So it doesn't matter, and if you're lacking it, you should go ahead and get that. So we want you guys to say we're gonna round it up here, but I said thank you for joining us. Would you like to say anything before we go, Miss Rowe?
Oh gosh, you just let us know that these lunchtime ones, and we're gonna have to go ahead and do some longer shows, because once you just said the whole weight loss, I told you earlier, I'm actually on a fat loss journey where I feel like a lot of Black women, they focus so heavily on the weight loss where they lose a lot of muscle. And as Black women, we suffer from things like osteoporosis and stuff like that when we get older, which is why I've been on a body recomp journey where I take what I have, I try to subtract the fat so I can keep the muscle, because that helps you in the long run, ladies. So you just let me know. We got some things to talk about.
We're gonna get to fitness because January is supposed to be that. So
y'all are gonna see how we meal prep and cook.
Yes, meal prep. So the fitness journey probably will be like a little segment, because we'll have to kind of start from the beginning for the ladies, talking about, we're talking about calories in and out. Some women think like, okay, if I ate a cake, I can make up the calories by working out more, and that's not how it works. So there's things like that is we want to help each other know, and it's not picking on anyone. It's really about giving information so we can make better decisions, or just make better, just better life choices. Because I was the same person. I was in the gym 6 days a week, and my calories really didn't change. So I was like, oh, but I'm eating pretty healthy. But the fact is, I can't make up the fact that I ate a cake or I hit 2,000 calories because I went to the gym. It's not really doing too much. So we have to just be informed. So yeah, it doesn't have to be drastic. It could be a slow journey, but keep pushing and being positive. And definitely
having a friend group helps too. Accountability partners and a friend group. So we're all here. We can build our little community right here.
Yes. Even show you like a little routine, and then like you said, show you how she drinks or eats stuff. And since I'm gonna have to get back into the gym, which I'm going to here, we're gonna start showing like, sometimes it's good to eat. Some people will do better with eating before gyms. Some people do better with no eating on the gym. Some people don't have time for the gym. What do you do at home?
I got home workouts for the ladies and the gentlemen, because I actually do have a whole home gym in my little apartment here. So, for the busy person who can't get out there, or someone who's afraid to go to the gym, we have options.
Right. And we also, obviously, it's Femme Flavors and Wisdom. We're going to talk about good food and how we can use these products. And I'm telling you that right now, with everything going on in the economy right now, and there's lots of drastic changes that will be coming, being able to use the resources that we have and not buying everything so overproduced somewhere else is probably gonna save you money and everything. So a little bit of time, like go back to making your own soap, things like that. They're healthier, using natural products, and we need to get that in our mind, that we need to focus on those things. Like you said, if I have to show you how to get an olive tree, something, get something out here, an aloe tree branch, and use those for people who want to get whatever, because it's going to be better for you and the kids, or your husband, or whatever, or just your boyfriend, whoever it is. Just get yourself in a better situation.
And before we go to Sin, also did mention stress management. So yes, we'll talk about that. 2 supplements. I don't have the other bottle. It's all the way over there, and I'm not going to grab it real quick. But Sin, 2 supplements that I've had been using for a while now that's been helping me. This one is called L-theanine. You don't have to get this brand, but this is a little cheap Target brand. L-theanine helps promote relaxation. And then I also take ashwagandha. Ashwagandha also helps with that. So the way that one was explained to me, ashwagandha helps you when you're already kind of in that mood, if you're already in the knuck if you buck mood, and then L-theanine helps you not get there. So when taken together, it kind of just gives a nice little harmonic moment. So that is one of the things that I do supplement to help with stress management, because I am a ball of anxiety, but we keep it cute. I'm real. Open book. But I can't get shamed for my story, because I at least take accountability for it. And then I'm like, okay, I'll do the research to be like, what can I do to help it and make it better?
No, I mean, I listen, but we want to wrap this up. But that, like, I have ADHD. If you ever heard of, paralysis, ADHD paralysis is where you're
Hmm.
stuck, and it's a factor of anxiety. And I'll go through that because it's like so much to do in my head that I don't do anything, and so you have to be very careful. And that way, they're like, there's supplements. Sometimes, since I don't take medication for my ADHD, like ashwagandha is actually a big one. There's other supplements that we should do. I probably need to read up on. I
Hmm.
also I'm supplements. So this is called. So I'm gonna pull it up like oh, it came out. But I take kratom. Now I know everybody. Kratom is legal. It is a plant. You can look this up. We're gonna have Ro do the research. She's a researcher. But
I'm a
we'll talk.
nerd.
Yes, kratom. Certain kratums I can't take, but the white mango. Uh, this one is really good for like some anxiety. It also gives you uplifting feel. So like when I go to work, I'm already happy, but it kind of will lift me up, especially when people talk about calling out things. So it's just helpful. So this is something I take not every day, but I do take it quite often too because it helps a little bit pain relief, things like that. So but you guys can look it up. It is legal. I go to the store, I purchase it. I don't personally do marijuana stuff and anything like that. That's a little bit too. I have enough ADHD, no extra help. But this is definitely a mood stabilizer. That's how I put it. It's a mood stabilizer. And since it's from a plant, it's good. So and I feel it probably within 30 minutes. I don't have no problem, and I'm fine. So yeah, but with every supplement, you guys know that if you take so many, you always have to back up and you have to reset it because you'll just keep having to take more and more and more because your body is relying on that. They're like, oh, what do you think we're gonna have it? So we'll talk about that too. You can write that down, Ro. Remember, is that a reset? That's vitamins and all that. Taking a break from sometimes some things to
Hmm.
reset your body to again is always good. So we're gonna let you guys go. If you have any suggestions, write them in the comments below.
Please,
You can
please.
email us at filmflavorsandwisdom@gmail.com. If you guys would like to share a video, like it, subscribe. Obviously, we're trying to grow it, and we're learning as we go. So we have our intro things. We're getting our technical issues in order, which is not real horrible, but just learning how to use these things. And obviously, if you guys like to support the channel, for right now, we can do either. You can do Ro has her Cash App. If you go to her channel, you guys can send her something. Just put on there what it's for. Cash App allows you to
Hmm.
put what it's for, and we'll be using it for like cameras or stream yards and things like that. They'll all go to that.
For
Like I
some
said,
meals y'all want to see, if there are
um,
specific meals, because I know like a lot of people are like, hey, I'm vegan. We can cook vegan food. Hey, I'm pescatarian. What kind of, because a lot of people are on this journey and we're all on this together. So we do want to show you all options that you have if you just never really got the time to think about it or even try it.
right. So let's do it. And then we're also here for supporting us all women here. And if you don't know how to cook, or if you need help, or you want to try something special, we're also going to try to get Cami. If you don't know her, she's a lovely young lady, and we're going to try to have her learn. She wants to learn how to cook, so we're going to try to have her on a few shows and kind of walk her through some processes. Probably just need to have her get set up because, like I said, her parents and stuff. She still lives at home. Her parents shop and stuff. Kind of make sure like we all have the same food. We're all like, I'm not messing up grocery lists and stuff. So,
Oh, but I
but
have a series that we could do because when I was living in like a little college,
mhm.
so we'll probably have a story time with that because me and the roommate
Okay.
did not get along at all.
Oh
So when I
Lord.
tell y'all I had to turn my little college dorm area into a little cooking area. So we can even talk about like the little mini stuff. I know people seen like on TikTok, like how people will be cooking in their
Yeah.
dorm rooms. So we can even talk
Yeah.
about like the little mini products. So if y'all want to kind of see
Yes.
stuff like that, like I have a mini crock pot that I used to have to make all my meals in.
Hilarious. Okay.
Oh, we
So
have meat.
Rose got her doing a lot. We're gonna learn the cooking and learn how to take care of ourselves, use our food, and give out wisdom to everyone. So yes, we will wrap up the show today. Thank you so much, Rose, for spending
Thank
this afternoon with
you.
us. Thank you for everyone who came in and shared with us. And we will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day.
Bye. See you next time.
Goodbye.